Ase agigi obi atata ne ade obi akoma bafom de bufo woni mu o de eya woni mu o de disappointment woni mu o de anigye woni mu o enkohuru obi
BBC Limited Honorable Alfred Ofori Ayi Deputy CEO
o to abanso a enye nkoye nhwehwe anim nkotwa video nsende na wabato no wo se eye nko between wo ene wo ballot paper ebi mu ya ye nhwehwe anim kra dodo o yes say na wanya de afri mu abusia mamu nyina akwa aba high neat and open life entertainment GH then amount for sending message kan no I say kasa ana wa manyum na bam near the HQ na se ya reserve energy for the next batch of kasa na say Eba be din komo abusia megiri sa ho ye afi yakwa wiye o meka se enche bia na mehunu UTV any other stations ya tro 84 days to election 81 days to election 80 days to election enche kra say yeah you dey do you in your 4 days ana 5 days 5 days oh you can cry the omo yes omo sound omo light oh so omo raise omo light oh I say o say abusuano obia started decorating the field for Christmas 2020 ye no ni ye kra ba 2020 journey speed afi we dia kono me sure say sa na be kwa akopin se Kristo be san ba bi it is a speed na mesre Neat FM sre despite media sre se wo kona akoto aba wi a asa speed na akofie ebo no numu a na wa ba be hwe akenkan no se de be bibia be koso unti bibia se a na wa famra kwa so e dia protesting ayo Ghana ba ko pani e wo ipa bibri na kamezu make menti French o menti kase bia yemitia ye twi ena Hausa asa na brofo no kwa metini semponi etino se mu koye na se bibia si a mimi se de me ho be che me papa ya baby ya nko no mate me gaza ba bibia nsi Ghana ne e won bibia nsi Ghana and one will beat me do attempt no dey share depression. Ye wi ani nyina dey ache en we ne e ko no. Awuzia mo akwa ba. Ti ene be se mu kakra ye bedin komo asane the trending stories no aka ho. You say ye tie nyum ya enjoy nyum na che. Ti ene Mr. Rex Omar e baba bedi enkomo the final lap. Enyonam meet me nko Burkina Faso hono mo ka French enti o mo kasa no beni nso ka French me ni mo kasa no ebi ametimi akwa ya ntoa enzo so wo Ghana dami yenje anke rest atawati yenyi tata Kwa de mehuni pakro ahankwa de we dia wo voice na you wadi dami me pacho sabe that ratu no tie ho ye pa be huni pakro otimi fa no hu sie da emsa haye Yacho. We are damn crime see yacho. Agres.
Yes.
Oh, we yacho. We dear money back across any minute. Ah. Oh, we are going about ratu ne. Ah, Sammy. Yacho. Sammy yacho. Sammy we kwa de nyina yacho.
Ratu, mahama.
Oh, yeah, chia, bra. Seboko de. Na adena obi ebet eden obi betimi aye nwom na odin animu sei agres. What is the fear?
Yeah, because of the way Ghana yeah politics. Them say as a developing country, no ye nyante democracy na ye nyina ya jatum say practicing as intinama. A lot of friends artists as omoyo omajuma no say if say related to political activities are not at least normal try some way protect it because Ghana ni nyanti ni be as a papa. That is the reason why.
Etina ratu zo cartons zo anyone
it's a very creative work at the same time money comical.
Yeah, very good. Video no krana ekume. I think the video, I don't know. It's a video no na selling nyum no say nyum na selling ne ho a.
Well, friends say nyum original video no craft na e ba abonti o. We say they are
quite. Eti do mo keti katibobom no.
No they I've said social media name ya.
Oh god.
After the original video na ka say ba abonti.
Say
those cartoons no ya dey work cartoon films more than that. But social media there people can do anything to just get things done. So why not?
But only parkour edit take cartoons no good.
Oh, you good pa.
Yeah. Baby oh
to me yeah man sinke.
I no so sinke. Obeka sasem the no moka.
He did very well.
Oh,
that's and this we have the men, so
yeah, we have the men. Edru ani yankoyet yego tie ratu right.
Ratu mahama ratu mahama ratu mahama ratu mahama order number 2
kasi we dey chiao
number 2
ana meteo nka che a hwehwe unia wa na unia so be hwehwe o
mahani
anyum na de anyum de beside everything dem fa bibia anto anyum na de
a very nice song. Very very powerful campaign song.
Yeah. But I've seen say one more year campaign on baby na no amodi speakers is drum
very good. You see campaign no a lot of people want to dance, so and I see you master how to do campaign songs. I mean he's good. Very very good.
I'll say a year campaign song awards to say the Caleb year.
Obi yeah.
I'll say PECM said
yeah my home was social media.
I think I was saying you way winning. But I'm curious, yes, a new so fast war and my campaign is saying.
Unim enyum is a combination of poetry and music and rhythm and all that. So as what can yama me and sabom now they selling message. On say enyum ya dia ka enipa brabo ho nti ye nipa wu ayeto nyom nipa ni gi ayeto nyom nipa were ho ayeto nyom nti bibia ye enyum ye tuntum yakopon ayeto nyom nti so the nyom selling message na say ye ni yi a very very efficient and effective. And also because of the COVID it not just ekwan bia so no say this year campaign acquire more of a friend say music and visuals and infographics and all that. And I think say in going forward that's the way to go.
Because Ebrinano as a more underscore the value of creatives in politics. But I'm saying yajin ko anyum na creatives ne because look ever say behind this babe gathering be omo de nyum we si so e dey fact room na man for epuaba because of the song. But yet people appreciate.
You see the creative aspect na what bibia ye mo no. It is so much but you're taking it for granted. Both NDC or NPP say ye koye even your town hall meetings you now. Check the set design. Check the graphics. all these social media infographics here is within creatives. Check even the visual aspect of, say, OCCC and now worker, even a friend say, and whether the video is selling and as for is the audiovisual aspect of it. You know, I mean, NDC say a flag bearer Bekasa was specific song be a book. A friend say a DJ Bomano because of Pesa song then it's boosting moral and it's inspirational. You know, we cannot downplay the importance in creatives or creativity or the outwork of the work of creativity in anything that we do. It's very important. I mean, all the T-shirts, the paraphernalia, creative works. Obi na tena see the design T-shirts, no.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the new branding of JM. Obi na tena see no creative. It's a part of creativity. That is why, as a country, we should put much more emphasis on the creative economy so as to be able to move forward.
That means that we have you're letting creative industry down for a long time.
You're letting your down for a long time. Ghana, on my beer economy, research have proven say on my beer will put more emphasis and importance on its creative sector. We want to create jobs, but creative economy no creative jobs than any sector. It is being proven say fashion alone. Fashion is only one subsector in the creative economy. Fashion is the second largest employer in the world.
Wow.
You know, when we talk about fashion, Ghana can seamstresses. It's not fashion is huge. You know, from the farmer no could do and cotton now. Or the bamia de yarn. Yarn no we are weaving fabrics, the fabrics so be design.
Yeah.
And sana fabrics. One more kente, then as if when you kente or qua yarn no or better different colors or a bit medium in the design. It's huge. Now a beba and son or more design different clothing or more the fashion accessories. It's huge.
Now manana yesterday and smoke.
And I make say smoke is another part of Kente.
Kente
style now too. So a friend say very, 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 very huge. It's about time say in going forward now. I remember I think 2 weeks ago, time my creative industry, encounter with Professor Nana Jane.
Yeah.
Bokwajiman. She said something. Say right now the whole world is being driven by idea, because it is only in the creative economy now you can think without limit. And what did the Bible say? As a man thinketh, so is he. You can dream. You can project. Okay, you can visualize something that is not even in existence. You can visualize and bring it into an existence. It is only creative people who can do that.
Because the last time I met minister be statement be, even though people have their own misgivings about it, and Mami started doing a world without the creative, and you could see no world.
No, I mean, he's the master creator. I didn't say God created the heaven and earth. He created. You know, so God himself is a master creator. Everything that we do comes out of creativity. So it is only a country that Omaya ultimately discover and or look down on creativity. So as soon as you discover yourself as a country or a set of people, as soon as you discover yourself, we say Ubibia is hidden within your culture, within your creativity.
Even with the ability to even have a radio.
It's creativity.
Also, the microphone, every design in this room.
Media falls within the creative economy.
Media, yes.
Within the creative economy.
So, I think that we have not been able to appreciate how huge that industry is. When we are discussing creative industry, the first thing, film, music.
Yeah.
As if someone want
yeah, it's because of the fact that loud, you know. But if you look at the other sectors of the creative economy, in fact, in a developing country like Ghana, if we are looking into the creative economy, say a big creative jobs are, trust me, the fashion industry is number one. And then when you come to film, idea film to me, yeah, nipa bra bomuno. Yeah. Very, very serious. Say, if CSC best support your creative economy, no, now yet to me, I encourage your filmmakers. First and foremost, we have to, friends say, build their capacities, so that our writers and as if can dream big. We have a lot of stories that if our writers can write in a professional manner for our film producers to produce these films, a be a global, say exportable commodity. You bet me export to the exporter. What will they do? It will give positive image to our country. It will bring foreign direct investment, and then it will also bring in tourism. So an area we have to really take it seriously, and that is the reason why NDC seeks to put a lot of emphasis on the creative economy.
Na amount for so ebisa ho asem say NDC say your first time about power. And then I feel no more creative economy so far.
And until a developing country, no. Akwa te say wo ka say your friend say, oh Ola, na say friends say now I'm from na dey say so person talk. We are a developing country. So ye kwa ye nimu no. That is why aban ko NDC ye free aban mu no ye kwatena ase no. And then who say no. After a flag bearer year, a friend say speak out tall. A friend say try say engage professional groupings, or everybody no. And then this idea came in and say, hey, said there is a sector. You person you create jobs ma mebunu dia ha necessary. So there is nothing wrong. Say enra ya nyana say yes in the I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, about 20 years ago, whoever thought say Ghana, we would start thinking, you best start to say, a friend say, free healthcare. And say, yeah, NDC is coming out with free, friends say, primary healthcare. Whoever thought say, maybe bedroom Ghana, both political divide, I can't, a friend say, free education. But that is what is happening. So there is nothing wrong, say, and there's a NDC are buying Nyakopon Amano, a friend say, Trimupose, say, creative economy, no, a huge. Na no na bebo ama o man na kɔ nanim yetumi a create nyuma ama emabunu bebrea. There is nothing wrong with it.
Okay, bisa yedi nkomo the final lap yedi creative industry home komo last Wednesday that been mark by Friday on. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, last Friday Mr. Okreku Mantibai ebeka the NPP a year so far ama industry no say or score MPP or best score on 65%. Say Omaya they've gone by nationally New York, but they've been able to do about 65% in terms of performance. And then no NDC Mr. Rexo man so Edin Komo na yeti almost anu decent because Edua day near Kwakotuaba. It's a friend the final lap no na and Komobi wa na sa sembi wa na opese obisa na wenya kwa misa no betimi abisa ewo your Facebook feed na say na munyai campaign na moye no ezi mi musa munyai campaign ye mo wetimi the question aba na ye edi ho nkomo ewo wa na betimi the aba WhatsApp line no 020868269 020868268 na mebisa no ama but Mr. Rex NDC be di 4 years MPP di 4 years yen compare objectively NPP nie NDC nie creative industry one yard objectively
so you beka no kra NDC 4 years you pass film classification bill.
Yeah, film act 935.
NDC within 4 years. In fact, you're the first draft of the Creative Arts Bill. Creative Council Bill, you're the core parliament. NDC, don't forget, say, na the Creative Arts, tourism, ST Ministry of Tourism and Creative Arts. NDC, within the last 4 years, any year that a friend is say, Accra Tourism Center, yeah. Attic, I say Hona. Yes, Tourism Information Center, I say Hona. Creative Arts for Council, office one. And there were so many things that are not in the pipeline. So during your previous friends, former President Matamel's time, no.
Yeah.
Yes, you apply for loans via aba GTA.
Then
The friends say
COVID relief, no.
no, not COVID relief. There is a loan via na say GTA for na started
Tourism development levy.
Tourism development levy. NDC and the AS Edgeman.
Okay.
But only said Tama is kind of time no so say best start to say be access fund near free abaimo. It's say MPP for HSC kana yen the cough sade no buy. You know, it in a nutshell no NDC among yoku a say creative industry now about the home modern MPP. And then so would compare MPP yen fan to yen can not forget about me being a friend say NDC or whatever. Yen share MPP 4 years.
4 years no dom year no eni. I say omo enya office ama creative arts council because MPP by no na council be any as in an institution BBA say any it omba no monya at least if not the council krana omonya executives to now begin to form the council as a momo office. 2 for the theater no even though enye up to how they expected it to be, but it's a complete theater and the people can go there and have their events. And also 3, Kumasi the because of acoustic challenges Omunyano Kofodiano. I say Omo stop Kumasi the just because they don't want to repeat the same mistake. It's Kumasi the was ongoing but Mojai. Now Omo the groups too, Echo Spain, Echo perform a music groups, Echo Spain perform and a year of return as so another achievement. Omo aye master classes bebre ama industry for no. Where Ghana, eat Ghana, feel Ghana, and so edaso ekoswa ama Ghana edin ehinta ama atisi wa mansanyina. And Nafti so omama Nafti 40 million Ghana cedis for retooling. They say Nafti was state of the art equipment or na omo ye film village so ehu adwuma. And omo de oyi guy bi eko Dubai ema no koye art exhibition. And I'm sad another person now we kente eko Spain eko ye kente exhibition. And ye nyina ye nipia beautification of interchanges artwork e wo interchanges e wo Accra. And I don't know about the other regions there. You know so MPP achievement Libya. And also we a workshop for industry for any GRA in terms of in regards to GRA collection of taxes, and a creative art school, so Kosugo Kumase. And finally, there was a forum for arts in 2019. It was sorry, last but one. And finally, Omo a creative COVID relief ama ipa bebro industry. It is so far Winnie and Sema Mr. Makupreku are a creative arts council president. Edbetu just say achievements are my year 90 NPP. They are changing this,
You see, these are peripherals. I mean, United Ghana has say, the all can say, ye do be a Dubai, Manakwa exhibition, ye do be a Kente, whatever. Then, say, and you and they are coming TV be as and I quite ben ye fast. Would Papa Copen and Kente or Ghana ha? What was the process? How was the whole thing done? I mean, you can, as a party, you can select your own party people and sponsor them. That is fine. If that is what they did, don't come and tell us say and into your achievement. The same thing, COVID relief. There's so many people are because they are not MPP people.
Yeah.
So these are not friends say visible achievements. I'll wait me a better say achievement. We are talking about any government about buying more. They check your achievement. Is based on your own manifesto. Niama woka se wo ba beye. So to me niama na woka se wo ba beye na se ebi broswa, then it becomes more credit to you. So I will rather rate MPP omo ba ban mu no. So woka say friends omo the musicians across Spain mama kopa. Is this an achievement? Then this is time how many microphone munya on so munya opportunity to kwan ekwa abroach. That way yeah achievement. So the whole thing then they say there is no way I yet say announcement Ghana say there is opportunity for musicians to go out to perform. It's the opportunity. So if you select your own people and you go and do some of these things, I mean one group going to Spain to go and perform, you call this an achievement. A whole country. So look,
I said only no de Ghana ding echo share Ghana.
I have nothing against that. What I'm trying to say here is, if say see even crying this war opposition, you cry. There are so many opportunities that can be open for people. What you say? These are not things that you can come and say a government achievement. Because so far as I'm concerned, 10 year mobile bay master classes no. Say yeah, I'm advertising. Say bay master class. Did you ever hear say yeah advertising say Creative Arts Council and Ministry of Tourism and Creative Arts musicians some don't go Spain so people should apply? Did you ever hear anything like that? So these are some of the things yes, there is nothing wrong so much me yes sir, but I would not consider this as a governmental achievement. You know, Creative Arts Council
council so any leaders our office.
Now office now can why build the office now? Council leaders in your office. Office now can who built that office? So that's an achievement.
I say mobile no na council be any leaders, any leadership there was.
But the question is the council does not have any legal backing. Up to today, the council is not a legal entity. That is reason why have you ever heard a councillor, president, and appointed the executives? It's a council. Okay. But the president appointed his own daughter and then Okrekumante and then BB to lead it as interim. What has happened? Within 4 years, they are still interim. And you call this an achievement? You know, so there are certain things that we sometimes we have to, I think, elevate the discussion to a level where policymakers will take us more
so
serious.
Is it a case say MBP nyeshe kra?
Me kasom nyeshe kra, but oma faili. Oh yes, I'm not 50%. I say fail friends.
Okay, Yenshe, what are some of the few things I'll be kai some why for us now? We share a year positive.
Number one, year of return.
Okay.
Year of return is something that was visible. Obiani who are Ghana how bet me akase when who year of return. Year of return is something that gave Ghana a positive image within and without. Year of return is something that you could see say ama or no something new is happening. What you say. So that is one thing I'll give to them.
Year of return.
Year of return.
Okay.
Secondly, the fact is say there's been a heightened discussion on creative economy. I mean, what is any cost even though ye can pass a bill, no, even though Nana has not really proven to us his commitment to the creative economy. But the discussion for the first time in the history of Ghana, you can hear say now there is a narrative going on with the creative economy. And
we have been
part of the full discussion, which is also a good thing going forward. Okay. You know, but in terms of actual doings, you see, the problem with MPP is say, I will not say omon kwaye complete is at the end of the friend theater no.
Okay.
Assembly hall no. Okay, but it was there before they went to complete, but that is not what they said they were going to do. And I prefer saying, because look, you guys, we promised to build ultra-modern large setting theaters, but based on one or two things. Mom, young repair, we say, Mom, for the time being. Okay. In that scenario, you are respecting us. In that scenario, you are making us have faith in you. But you just go and do these things, and then what build the ultra-modern theater?
I say, mobile Birmingham who said it wouldn't be economically viable, say, be last sitting or ultra-modern theaters not in every region.
So what government was, what kind of feasibility studies did they do whilst they were in opposition on the those promises? You know? Wow. You see, the whole
so what they say, you know, they did a budget to build domes actually instead of theater. No? Dome one in every region. I say that time, no, it was 10 regions. You know, the budget was approved.
The budget now, did they appear in the national budget? You see, sometimes when people speak, political rhetoric is allowed. But only obi can say now person they take you serious. Say Kamaki be can say same way. na ye hu say e wo budget no mo 2020 budget na wom say
media review budget.
Media review budget na wom say oh we were going to build this but because of COVID na ye beti ase. But this is just a talk. The same way Mark is saying something else, Socrates is saying something else. Socrates will also come and tell you, oh, you sign MOU. We are going to build the theater in Kumasi. The very Kumasi theater now, Mark say, Omo Eko, a job and because of problem, they stopped it. Then the following day, a friend say, they come and tell us, oh, the minister is going to cut a sword. They are signing MOU. With Chinese company. You ask them, how much is it going to cost? They don't know. So these are some of the things. I believe, say, as a country, if we will put seriousness into the creative economy, in fact, creative economy must be the center boat of our development because it's not some standalone, friends say industry. It goes through everything that we do, including Yadikura. So what you say?
But I'm not forced to say, too much. When you say you create a separate ministry, I must say it is not a laudable idea. It would have been better say it be another deputy minister in charge of the creatives, but a separate ministry they're a good idea. Who can we say?
Based on what do they say that? Based on what research do they say that? People can just come and this BBI is based on research.
Okay.
You didn't just get up and say, oh, we are going to do this or that. It was based on research. It was based on proven research. Why is it that other countries have Ministry of Arts? Any country that is thriving with this creative economy has Ministry of Arts.
Okay.
So what are you talking about? Okay, fine. Yemfani say, we are not even creating a ministry. And we are still dealing with the Ministry of Creative Arts and Tourism. Culture. What has happened over the years? Still this industry is dwarfed. Because the tourism sector is already structured in Ghana. Tourism minister has been there for ages. It's already structured. And majority of the people in the creatives, that ministers say, don't go to a friend say tourism, they are biased to tourism. And then any ministerial position is a political appointment. As soon as we need to be about a friend say tourism, the systems are there, the structures are there, so you don't have to do anything much. Then you are there. You have the Ministry of Tourism, you have the GTA, you have this, you have that, hot cut, all of them are there. But the creative industry does not exist. It doesn't even exist.
Okay.
It's just a name that is being given and added to the tourism ministry. So at the end of the day, look, Adia Abi Devil, your friends say, and I say Adia Amma Ministry, creative industry, Atitia Pansam is because we need a lot of legislation. Who is chasing it? We need a lot of friends say specialized systems of doing things.
Okay.
Because of the way this industry is. For example, you cannot be giving, say, a commercial loan to a filmmaker and give that person the same terms and conditions you give to Obi Aokoto Sugar Abeton. Because when you give loan to a filmmaker, sometimes it will take him even a year to finish the Jumano. Into this kind of man, Anaka said, the following month, starting 3 years, you haven't helped him. Okay. There are so many areas of specialization we need to do. We need capacity building. We need this, we need that. Who is following up on these things? Because who they do question tourism? Tourism, no, they just go and they do their things because things are laid out for them.
Deputy minister will be in charge of the creatives and the digital economy.
Have you seen the budget that is being given to tourism ministry?
73 million every year, but
that's what I'm talking about. So even if you go to statistical department and a statistical service, almost scatter the creative industry, Some of them are into trade. Some of them are it will call a friend say only arts and entertainment. So as a country, we don't even know what creative economy is. Okay. It's in our creative industry, we say music and film. We cannot develop as a country that wants to create jobs for the youth and neglect the creative economy. We will not succeed.
But another reason, so has to do the fact that so we creative economy ni free tourism because that is what drives the tourism. It's almost say yes we tini mi no emu ubenya challenges.
It's not true.
Okay.
That thing did not even exist. When creative economy did not exist.
No, and yes, whether existing or not, but the point is, the idea said, okay, year of return. All those people that came was not just because they are going to see Cape Coast Custom. They came for entertainment. They came to have fun. They came to buy, artifacts and all those stuff. It's mobile.
Let me explain something to you.
Okay.
Year of return. What was the center boat of year of return? Afro Nation.
Okay, that was idea hyping more and
more. And Afro Nation is a product of the creative economy. And the reason why we did not have anything such as Afro Nation in Ghana and we have to import from Nigeria is because we have neglected our creative economy.
Yeah, no more casa won't mean team free tourism because say year of return tourism driven. It's a creative economy that pushed it.
Let me tell you something. If the creative economy stand on its own, you are not going to have only Afro Nation. We are going to have film industry, proper film industry. You are going to have proper music industry. You are going to have proper fashion industry. What did I mention? I say, and out of this, tourism will blossom.
Okay.
Because Ghana, a problem. They say, first of all, even though Ministry of Friend is say tourism now, the creative why not counting in Anokrano, it's underfunded. All these things are can a political will. Say there is something called creative economy, and this is what it entails, and this is where I have to put money and build it. There must be a long-term plan to build this creative economy. In the end, creative jobs. In the end, feed tourism. No, in the end, it will give Ghana positive image outside. In the end, it will develop this country.
Is it a case of NDC? The challenge is if you separate these two, your friend saying, you separate these two industries, say you take creative economy from tourism now. The challenge is among folk, you
see, it's not a matter of, for example, if you share your friend say, People's Manifesto, I say all along we've been having a Ministry of Youth and Sport. But for now, NDC is going to decouple the Ministry of Youth from sports. Because there must be specific emphasis. Ministry of Youth Development. Purposely so that emphasis will be on the youth development. Because on my way, you're neglecting youth. On my you're mabrun a dorsum. A mabrun son one who day, a mabrun you don't develop on mine. It in a say antiomo na yan specific emphasis on Baomoswa. Yeah, how mine and kind crow. It's not a matter of a friend is say a bibi beha na bibi ha. That is why I told you say that no krana na creative industry no Ghana ya junumo exist no. We have had our tourism going on. Nothing happened. What did I mention?
Okay.
I mean, what happened with National Commission on Culture? National Commission on Culture was playing a role as a ministry of creative industry, even though it was focused on culture. What you say? Right. But because it has been there, all the chairmen of National Commission on Culture, they were friends reporting directly to the president. What did I mention? Say? And in a way, but now, global research have proven say music, friends, the creative economy, a bigger than said no, and say a percent of money developer. That is the way to go.
Okay.
I mean, we have examples like Taiwan, we have examples Singapore, you have a lot of examples. It's not something say.
You don't foresee any challenges with creating a separate ministry for.
There is nothing new. I'll create challenges in him.
Oh, okay.
Small council cry. Look at how long it has taken us. So the most important thing they say, you set your priorities right. Some time ago, now ministries they don't exist. What informed our decisions to set up? Say you're setting up some specific ministries.
Okay.
So abai biya ba the and this idea here and they say Yes, ministries in the dorsum. You be reduce no.
Some will be besides here.
It's in you be reduce no by you be reduce no in such a way say you be ma emphasis wo enema ehia e be boa ma man no akoso e be boa ma ya create nyuma ma mabunu eno ene ehia.
Abrante your friend star Paluga. Also this same NDC said MPP has more ministers and ministries. Now you are demanding for more ministries.
We said we are going to reduce the ministries drastically. Time I was ministries, name say ministers now you say 86 or so, whatever. You know, MPP by more ministers near friends 125. What I say? Yes, you be reduced, drastically. In reducing it, we believe say the creative economy is very vital. So Sadiana yet 125 yet to be reduced to even 80 or 90. We have reduced it. But in reducing, we are not reducing it for it to affect a specific industry. You feel say no the be to me creating more jobs. Yet to me as I create mebunuma or majuma akosu.
So is it a case that ABI being ministries ni bia modibebu boom?
Exactly.
That is separate because you see I know minu din komo ya menya 2 ministries. Ministry for Youth Development.
Yes.
Yeah, TF for sports.
Exactly.
So most obviously being a ministry for sports is separate.
I said you heard that.
Sports. It is saying yeah, tini me num dia ye benya sports ni enya youth development. Yeah, sa benya ministry for creative and digital economy.
Yes. And
so,
like I mentioned,
yeah, 2 more na be kan ho.
And my mention. Who say first no? Near our Ministry of Transport.
Okay.
Na aviation, railway. Omunyina one. And they were working perfectly. As to why we decided to separate them money by a Minister of Aviation, Minister of Railways, Minister of Farm and Transport, and no a different thing. So there are so many ministries that they work in tandem. Transport is transport, whether it's sea, air, or rail, it's transport. So what I say? So those things can be done. So
that means more ministries are more boom.
Exactly.
And but the ministries that have to do with the youth, as important ministries. So you want to separate those
so that emphasis will be there for youth development.
But they are candidate more because
they have been
achieving minimal
exactly
numbers.
Because they've been there before and they were working perfectly before. So we don't see why the creative economy. You see the reason why it's very very important. They say it's not only about just setting up a ministry. It's also about capacity building.
Yeah, you know,
very important. Very, very, very important. Look, Saudi ministry no crazy ho. Na sebi o ma don beko akodo. Omo nti. You haven't done anything. You know, and a specific area. It will take us even a time to build the capacity of the people who work within that industry. What you say. And a long-term developmental plan so
and so when you there say NDC we new and in your first 4 years meet me I will.
You see,
well, Michael said even with the amalgamation of tourism with arts and culture, no, it was done in 2013 by to about 2012. Those some months elapsed here. It didn't ever say it was just 3 years. This is background as a more creative ministry. I'm sure to me actually now.
No, you see, at the moment, a government vehicle is created to look at a specific area. The work starts.
Okay.
Ministry is not like wakofa dan BSc hona. No, I mean creative in the creative council. Yeah, even though we need law, but you fix it. They've done a lot of 1 or 2 things.
Okay.
What I say. So ministries is a government vehicle for development. I mean for policy and programs and whatever. So the most important thing is Nema bebre what happen to a creative economy is because nobody is in government pushing it. In fact, there is no cabinet minister or cabinet or creative economy. Tourism.
Yeah.
So nobody speaks for us. Until young bill to be that parliament for so many years. And be bro, because look, why do you think say Sabi Ghana high tea? Yet me man now all our media houses are showing sebi foreign soap operas to the extent say omo di twi kasa kura guso. Do you know what this is doing to this country? Who is speaking for Ghana in this direction? Nobody, because there's no government agency, there's no authority that regulates this. Okay. Ministry of Tourism cannot regulate this because it's not in their domain. Okay. So that is the reason why I very, very important. Mekai say some time ago, Tamana National Commission on Culture are very powerful. No? They used to come out to decide a friend say, yes, say you show no television, so yeah. But now everything is gone haywire. And that is why it's going to be the Ministry of Creative Economy and Creative and Digital Economy, because all these bloggers, social media, all these things, they come together. And so there's a research document behind this whole thing. So a journey of a thousand miles begins with a step.
You miss away. Lauren say me miss out say specifically. Say mutimi ba bema den na mo beye ama film industry no specifically.
Film industry.
I say mamin quote I say what will they do for the film industry when given the opportunity?
Film industry you start to see a young Juma Kransan ye fra bem. Just like the catch us here you pass a film act. Say once MPP buy almost set the film authority. Yeah. Okay. Yeah ba. There's supposed to be an airline. And within the airline, there's supposed to be a film fund. Because what's set film authority? No, say crab in yes, your office from Obi. You don't have an office, they don't have any funding.
Office or Bureau of Languages.
See, so the whole situation is the political will as a country. If we really, really want our film industry to develop, what we are going to do, we will pass the airline, and then we have a film fund that supports the film industry. Film industry is a huge one, and then also now the former ways of film development. Now, if we don't, they don't even have to be theaters. If say was some small places beer, it may fall, let's say 200, 300 people just to go and watch films are scattered all over the country. If a film is produced, by the first day of release, obi abekwa kohwe nipa no odinska share film no wateneka.
Fresh and
fresh obi apeso hwe bi. The day of an break on my young friend box office,
Yeah.
First day of release, bam.
Within the first week,
within the first week, wateneka. Yeah. What you say? We have not created the necessary infrastructure to develop filmmaking. So these are the things that we will look at. Okay. And then apart from that, me say now is the same Ministry of Tourism as it is. Nothing will happen to the film. It will be that's the same, because there will not be a vehicle pushing these things. What you say? There will not be a vehicle right now. Ministry of Tourism. Who do you go to as a creative industry person?
I don't know. You have to go to Creative Arts Council.
You have to go to Creative Arts Council, and Creative Arts Council reports to the minister. Yeah. And the minister, if his biases is to tourism, it's like that is what has been happening all the time. And this is what we need to stop.
The mobile film industry, and they
say we will resource the film industry and then also come out with policies. Broadcasting bill. Okay. Broadcasting bill will help and to support the local content providers. So, for example, if we are broadcasting corporation, your local content 80%. This is going to encourage the Ghanaian movie friends, producers and investors. At least so produce film now or the backward TV stations now by law I bind. Some be show on only series near Trianica. So we will have to develop capacities in such a way. Say, Ebema film producers now. When you are producing, you don't produce only looking at Ghana. Produce films are at the in Ghana. Yes, you bet me export to just like other countries are exporting their films. After all, by the grace of God, we are English-speaking country. Why can't we also do our films and send it abroad? So these are some of the things. It's not just giving money. It's also reorient the people, build their capacity, let them understand the global perspective. Now, film distribution has become digital. Netflix, blah, blah, blah. We will have to have a way that Ghana will also have platforms. Even if we don't have to create, we can team up with other existing platforms so that our films can also be distributed with a certain quality. So these are the things that if you have a dedicated ministry looking into the creative economy, not only film, not only music, but also fashion, also sculpture, all these things. Now, there's going to be this African trade zone.
African trade zone.
Yes, that is the only of friends, headquarters, no, our Ghana, AFT, whatever. We are going to have over 800 million market area. First, we are prepare with our cultural products towards that. Or as usual, we better say, I can say, oh, Ghana, head office, no.
Gateway to Africa.
Gateway to Africa, no. This is a huge market. So we need to prepare ourselves, prepare our cultural product, be it film, music, sculpture, whatever, fashion. So that yes, you're able to export to. Ghana is positioned properly to take a serious advantage over this, but we need to prepare. We cannot sit down for things to happen. We have to prepare to take advantage of these opportunities.
Okay, I will say I would say need to up on FM. Mr. Resoma and Edin Komono on the final lap. And one or say Yene Mr. Okreku Edin Komo on Friday. Na NDC. But it's a amount for baby eka se ena creatives no any kwa samu de mo hoje politics in we want art mu no ni kwa samu ye politics ensem baby but the krensu ni say one kasa utiri ho a say yeyi wa yiboni o etinu se wo kasa utiri ho a na utiri no yeyi ni ye ama wo say be a teacher for a a doctor for even your friend is saying university security men cry university teachers now we say creatives for the munyedi. I think say who can say one fair. Everybody has the right to also speak their mind, call for attention for their industry regardless of where they belong. Yes, I'm ready now, Mr. Rex. Yes, what are the 5 most important things I say MPP, Elusu Abenas NDC bar Mubedi can here for the creative and digital economy? 5 most important things I Mubedi can share. Ebimuka say be our first 100 days. I don't want to put you in a tight corner because you are not the only president to make that decision, but being a creative person, more pushy for the creative agenda. No, what are the 5 most important things I'm over share first?
May our question we are not by exactly what is in our manifesto.
Okay.
And number 1 is to have that ministry.
Okay. Number 1
is the catalyst.
Okay.
As soon as we have the ministry, number 2, we have to map out what makes the creative economy. Because Ghana is a creative economy. You have a creative economy. Now, who are the people within the creative economy?
Okay.
Because in this world, in this modern age, data is everything.
Okay.
So we have to map out who forms the creative economy so as to be able to inform the government the necessary attention and the resources that is supposed to be put there.
Let's say you name creative economy
how many people Ghana architects are a part of creative economy? How many media people normally say media industry is part of creative economy?
Okay.
How many people software developers are part of creative economy? So we need to first map out who makes the creative economy.
Okay.
So as to be able to see the magnitude of the things we are dealing with. Then the next thing is to push. That is the number 3. To push the right legislative instruments.
Okay.
For example, the LI that is supposed to regulate the Film Act to make it workable immediately.
Okay.
Secondly, we will have to look at the LI, the corporate LI, because yet your mind more sabi symbols you can't design they are not copyrighted.
Okay.
We sit in Ghana that a Japanese company is using sabi yedi Ghana cocoa. No they turn your money at yani buy and 70 years.
My chef film be Abranten minim ni din but Van Damme ne tane ni yes ni pa minim say the company ne managing and omo call China owura more be no yi chocolate ni atwa so Ghana.
Yes.
And I know say product placement because omo share that man capture.
Ghana is the second largest producer of cocoa in the world. And our cocoa premium is the highest.
Okay.
Yet, yatena see my Japanese company you see ye din Ghana no de ton omo niema ya buy and sama ye nya ho hwe. This is shocking.
Okay.
This is number 3.
Number 1, set up the ministry. 2, map up the creative economy. 3, push for the right legislations. And number 4,
get all the various associations and the whatever under the creative economy. Some of them are duplicated. Put them together so that we can work together. These are the only ways you bet me na ya build your capacity. Because in like Ghana, we have Ghana Film Act, we have a Visual something Act, something guild, so plenty. Bet me our under one umbrella. With me, Musica, your Musicians Union of Ghana, so. We have to put all of them together under one umbrella. Passion for friends say model. We have to get all these associations and then under one together and then so as to be able to help build our capacity.
Okay.
And then in going forward, we will have to identify the entrepreneurial aspect of this creative economy, because it's not the artist and their products are the products, but you need an entrepreneur who knows how to liaise between the artistic work and the market.
All right.
You know, so these are the things that we are going to look at critically, and then to find creative ways of making funds available. For example, if we are buying now musician be jaw him say o Piscaco studio now time Piscaco man say because of a musician I will want to this man so Fanco studio. What have you achieved? Nothing. Okay. You just go to studio and record Okra master tape and then what? Because in reality it is experienced record companies who can be able to invest in an artist, do a business plan, invest in an artist to know where break-even point is, and at the end of the day, they do the business to make the musician make his money, and the business of the record label also makes its money. These are the areas that are failing in a country. There are specific film marketing companies as OLA as a film producer. What producer of film we are? You take the film to the film marketing company. Or sooner you want to say or be license film to all television stations within and without Ghana, and then make you your money. There's so many things that we have to do. Yes, specialized. We are talking about the digital economy. What makes the digital economy? All these things are very, very important. We can't sit down and then allow all these things. We are seeing a economy and we have to move with it.
You know, some media waka yina the NDC eba power first na mobeye ASM mobile set up Ministry of the Ministry of Creative Economy. No?
Yes.
Now we are under that ministry, no, mama pay out what the creative economy is. Yes. Now we are more pushy the right legislations, no, here for creative economy together with airline or copyright. Yeah. And number 4, we say you get all the various associations together
to be aligned together within under the industry.
Yeah, to help build their capacity.
Yes.
Now, when we say number 5 now, we say identify the entrepreneurial aspects of the creative. Number 5. Okay, and then also find ways of making funds available to the stakeholders.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really the 5 most important things are in this bay.
Yes. There are some other peripheral programs. I know it will come on its own. For example, like they say, friends say some provident fund be for creative people and all those things. Those are a little programs that will be done. But the main things are the things we are talking.
The main 5 important things. You know. Yes. Now, Musha, how long number media is are they? Because this one, it looks like within a year you should be able to finish this.
No, I will not give any timeline to it because you see. Governance is a difficult thing. I mean, there are so many things that will be calling the attention of the president, especially if you look at how our economy has become as it is now. You know, Obia Niwa Obeka say, Obia, you don't know what it is. And Obeka say, 2021, everything will be rosy. No, it's going to be a difficult year. But NDC have done it before. John Mama has done it before, and he can do it again. So the most important thing is we will do things in a way but I'll not sit here and say, oh, yeah, buy ya no, you better ya no. No. We have 4 years mandate. And within the 4 years mandate, I've told you first 5 important things in the creative economy that we will do. But it will all also come from the presidency as to what must be done.
It will say a final lap. So be at 8 ye be a OT or Cantamanto, Madina Market, OT or Yarifa, Peter Paul or Yarifa, and a Bisu or Mankasim. Omutia, didn't see. And I want work creative industry, no Baba for Kaun, Taylor for Omo Pabwa, Omo. There's Ubia or Yadi Adjini in the Susu Yebia account. Didn't know so Mutuma and this.
It's simple. Maybe one sector by example. Omo Pamadi. Seven previous. Yet your program be a friend TVET. You see a friend say
Sharing vocational education.
No cry friend say master apprenticeship.
Okay.
Project no. Say aban say NDC aban say yeba obi opeso osua ade pam ana osua nsa no dwuma bia no. Aban betua utrinsa no ayede amaw. Na wasa amaw some a friend say tippens time how this dwuma no. Say be we are wait me osua.
Yes, obema osika credit project.
Exactly.
It is a upese osua we obi a wo ye upese osua nsa no dwuma bi. Na aban NDC aban so obehwe no ama wako school free ni asama ikaga crap project
entina again the crime ben ye befa so e be sad with that is why I'm mapping up of who makes the creative economy here very important so that ye be who masters no so pamade so ye tre so ye makeup so ye den ye be who masters no and these are the masters ye be the new enkwala ne be kono makosua de o mo no na ye tue omo ka no. So that makes the data very important. It will person pamadi, person ye trio, person ye makeup, person ye deal. A one I also ye the day. It's one to my NDC abaya ma power. Sani mo ya kenyina enye juma. So these are some of the little things that I can tell you. It is intertwined because a whole lot of new informal sector jobs are being created. Most of them are related to or linked to the creative economy. For example, the 1 million coding a friend say policy program yeah, it falls under the creative digital economy, which is part of the ministry.
Okay.
So what you say? So young people are able to how to do coding. All these things will be part of an MIA. It is going to be an interesting and then very very a friend say an a my Ghana afa into my pefra.
All right, Abusia ebe niji sema ebe ma my Ghana afa nentuma pefra. Your name is Rex Omar, NDC Communication for the Creative and Digital Industry, and a different association people. We have our own way of training our people. So, are you going to take our apprentice from us to go to school or what?
No. Farm apprentice in Fremont until more masters said the much nkwala de no and ye di be ba be kam ho say akola be na ma me ana ne papa de ne be bro so obesua adwuma ho no now aban de nkwala no be ba na ye tua wo ka se kire adwuma wo kire adwuma wi a tama wo kire adwuma na aban be mom bibi kakra to mo ho wo kire adwuma wi a na se ne machi bi na opa and the one energy say am be person me can say one say school uniform me ye pama school for yi
okay abanjesi no
fabric in the
yeah.
Sa fabrics here the nyina ye import.
Oh, okay.
So what I say? Ye import so kra na matese si binum krom kopam ne China.
Oh.
Wo bra ye wo adepan for ha. Adentina say ye wo creative economy minister. Ye ntumi make sure say atade bia ye Ghana government na di sika pama ma obi bia say ye nurses say ye school for say whatever no ye betumi a chama ye adepan for no mapam ne ye tuomoka. All these things are happening because we don't have any ministry speaking on behalf of the creative economy. So internal, you bet creative jobs internally. At the end, Ghana government is spending the on Ghana for better. Why don't we give it to them? The carpenters, why shouldn't we give it to Ghanaian carpenters? To the extent say, oh my Ghana, near time sika dia koto enkonya from China, their big parliament. Isn't it shameful?
na se nya de amobeje your apprentices a free and say but the question we say no ma dwene wa asa me ma dwene ko so da
yeah nje apprentice bi amfiri obi ansem because of course apprentice dada
because omunya kakra free apprentices no
eno na ye kan say kakra na enkrofo bebre pese omusua adwuma wo de se wonam ka kwan ho a enkwala ya omususu ade tonton ne ma ka kwan ho eni obi nni nkomo obi a wa ne plan bebre pese omusua adwuma but sika na wo de bekwa kotua asua adwuma no ebi no wogi 2000 wogi 2 so kosua adwuma a wogi 2000 wo hia industrial machine ni ma me ni bi ni papa ni bi nti na so okogina kwan ho sabi nye obi a na betumi akọ university these are the areas aban bebam na akwala kro no pese osua adwuma no aban na kotu trin sama o master no na wo kire wadwuma no what I say these are the things that NDC government will want to do.
That's it, Mr. Resomanya.